Now, society really gives a lot of force to demand our attention. One of the ways in which it does that is it requires a certain dress code of us. And that goes along with mannerisms of speech and attitudes of courtesy, politeness, and so on. And all of this has its purpose, of course, but for a truly ardent spiritual seeker, it's too demanding to care very much about what society requires or expects of us. And the untidiness of this man in this image is evidence of his choice not to bother too much with the social constraints that society wants to place upon him, and to give his whole attention to his spiritual purpose. Now, this can be extended. It's not only the appearance, our clothes that we wear and our courtesies and so on. It's not only that. It's the whole thing, the whole fame and fortune thing. Are we going for money and position and security and comfort? Are we going for relationship? Are we going for parenting? What is it that we put at the primary kind of position in our life journey? And there's every reason to do all of these things at different times in our lives. But at some point, it may be the case that we need to prioritize the spiritual work that we're doing. That means first. And put everything else into a disregarded position or secondary position, and get to work on this thing that we're doing, which is to evolve towards self-improvement. Now, such an attitude of this type gets the reputation in society of the eccentric at best. At worst, it could be that we attract some measure of persecution. Now, the eccentric is eccentric, outside of the center. So the center of society revolves around standards of normality, whereas the eccentric is outside of that and has his own or her own circle, and they're the center of that circle. So an eccentric is somebody who attends to their own center of being, is centered in self,